Welcome to Purposeful Living. My name is Melissa, and this platform is designed to help you grow in every area of your life so that you can grow confidently into all that God has called you to be. Today, I wanted to talk about a season in my life where I felt like it was quite frustrating at times, and I feel like many women are currently going through it or can relate to it, and it's that season of singleness. So I remember when I was single, I was impatiently just waiting on the Lord to bring me that man, right? Because I wanted to so desperately just find that man that he had for me. And I remember it would just feel like I would meet a man that had good qualities and then something would happen, and it just felt like it was a constant disappointment after disappointment. And I remember just getting into a place where I was like, come on, God, like, why do you keep punishing me? Because sometimes we want things to work out the way that we think they should, and then they don't, and we think it's God's punishment, but it's really God's protection. And I had to get into this place where I had to surrender these desires to God, because it is okay to desire a husband and it's okay to desire a marriage, but the problem becomes when we make an idol out of these desires, when we start to desire these things more than we desire God himself. And so I had to surrender these desires and just get into a place where I just said, okay, God, like, I'm done. I am done with the games. I'm done with the foolishness. I'm done with the distractions. And the next man that I date, I want him to be the man that you have for me. I want to wait on the man that you have for me. And so I stopped trying to control the process. I stopped trying to rush God and force his hand. And I can honestly tell you that when I took my eyes off of men, off of relationships, off of distractions, that is when God brought me my husband, which is a separate story that I'll explain in a video in the near future. But I just want to encourage you that if you are single, see this season as a gift. See it as an opportunity and not as a burden, because there are benefits that come with being single. There's so much talk on marriage, the good and the bad, but not a lot of people talk about why it's good to be single. And so today, I just want to go over 3 benefits in being single. And 1, there are less challenges that come with being single. And that's just the reality. There are trials and challenges that you got to deal with when you're married that you don't got to deal with when you're single, right? And it's biblical. The Bible says, but if you do marry, you have not sinned. And if a virgin marries, she has not sinned. But those who marry will face many troubles in this life, and I want to spare you this. Marriage is not easy. It can be beautiful, it can be incredible, but it can also be incredibly hard. We're not easy. I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not easy, and my husband still has to deal with me. And so there are just challenges that come with being married that don't come with being single. Second one, singleness is an opportunity to have undivided attention with the Lord. Bible says, an unmarried woman or virgin is concerned about the Lord's affair. Her aim is to be devoted to the Lord in both body and spirit. But a married woman is concerned about the affairs of this world, how she can please her husband. Whether you're married or in a committed relationship, your attention and time and energy is going to be naturally drawn to that partner, into that relationship, which is normal. It takes time and work to build a healthy relationship, especially a romantic one. Your attention is going to now be split into spending time with that person and serving their needs and getting to know them, and conflict and resolution and all that stuff that come with being in a relationship. And although that's good, it can also pull time away from us and God. And so, not that you can't spend time with God when you're married, but the reality is being single comes with less distraction. And my last point, singleness allows us to get to know ourselves deeper and to truly heal. Use this waiting season as a time to develop your character and to grow in the fruit of the Spirit. Sometimes we idolize marriage like if marriage can fix all of our problems, and that is the biggest lie. Marriage does not fix any of our flaws. If anything, it adds emphasis to it, because now we bring another person into our mess, and all it does is just shine a bigger spotlight on all of our issues. And so if you're single right now, I encourage you to use this time to heal so that it doesn't create bigger issues when you do get married in the future. Now, I'm not saying you have to be perfect when you get married, but you can use this as an opportunity to work on you, to work out, to take care of yourself, and to work on your relationship with God, so that when that person does come into your life, they should only be complimenting you and complimenting your lifestyle, not taking away from it. Don't settle for less than what God has for you, because I promise the wait is so worth it. I promise that what God has for you is going to be perfect for you. You don't have to chase men who don't pursue you. You don't have to waste time on men that you know are not good for you. Some of us, we want a husband so bad, but we're so busy entertaining Johnny and Nick and everybody else. So if you're single right now, use this as an opportunity to grow and to heal. Don't think that your life starts just because you're married. No, your life starts right now. God has plans and experiences and opportunities for you now. He hasn't forgotten about you or skipped over you because you're single. God can use you and bless you in any season of your life. You're not less than because you're single. He can use you whether you're single, married, or divorced. So I just hope that this video encourages you to know that if you are single, wait on the Lord. And my favorite verse is Proverbs 3:5-7 that says, trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Don't lean onto your own understanding, but in all of the ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. Commit to the Lord and give him the desires of your heart, and in due time, he will send the man that he has for you. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, subscribe for more content. I'll see you in the next one.